AC cycles was my best topic in physics. Let me explain, because I cannot explain with this topic, with this question anyways, but then I will explain a bit of stuff. Now imagine they will ask some students what's the relationship between peak current and RMS current, and they will be missing it. Look at it. Peak current, it means the current is peak. Now for it to be in relationship with RMS, that means the peak current must be greater than RMS, because that's why they call it a peak. I mean, when you are at peak, that means you are bigger. So that is why this one times square root of 2. Abi now I know it's not related to the question, but I saw this question in JAMB, so don't miss it. Just like when they say peak current, RMS current, you don't even care what RMS means. RMS root means square current, but this is peak already. Peak should be greater, and that's why it must be multiplied by this. Then you can now say I RMS equals to I peak over square root of 2. Cheap question, cheap mark. Okay, I had 93 in physics, so you should know that I know this stuff very well. Now, that is by the way. Let's leave that. That's not why we are here. So now let's go to the question. Now, determine the inductive reactance when 30 millihenry inductor with a negligible resistance is connected to this particular frequency. Very easy question. Now, there's something we call inductive reactance. There's what we call capacitive reactance. So this is what we call inductive reactance and capacitive reactance. Now, don't forget, the last one is now R, which is resistance. That is why I love this topic so much. So you understand? That means this one is a form of opposition offered by an inductor. This one is a form of opposition offered by a capacitor. This one is a form of opposition offered by a resistor. While the last one, which is called impedance, is the overall opposition. Impedance is the what? Overall opposition, which is denoted with Z. That means the difference is that the unit of everything must be what? Ohms. Because they are all resistance. They are just offered by different devices. Very easy. So the overall opposition offered by an inductor, by a capacitor, or by a resistor is called impedance, which is denoted with Z. So these are sometimes you need to know. Okay, but another question in JAMB is that when will you have a radio station at a particular frequency? Understand? You know, this transmission that you see, this resonant frequency that you see is because of this knowledge. Just note, when XL equals to SC, I'm going to explain. If you stay tuned, not in this video, but in my next video, I'm going to explain everything you need to know about AC cycle. I just want to solve this question, but I need to understand these things. That means the unit of XL is ohms, 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 right? These are questions you can also get for free. So now, let's go to the question. Now, because we already established the fact, but the question is, what is XL? What is XL? XL, which is an inductive what? Reactance, is actually equals to what? It's equals to 2 pi FA, right? Now, from here, I can tell you now that 2 times pi, which is 3.14, what is the frequency? The frequency is given to 1.3 times 10 raised to power 3 multiplied by N is the inductor, and it's given to be what? 30 millihenry. Henry is the SI unit, so milli. So 30, what is milli? Anywhere you see milli, milli means what? 10 raised to power minus 3. So that's why this is 10 raised to power minus 3. Okay? So by the time you complete this times this times this times this, absolutely, if you are very smart, what will you see? Don't press everything. This guy can cancel away this guy. So this one will cancel away this guy. That's the way to be smart in exam. No be everything you press. So what you just 2 times 3.14 times 1.3 times 30. Abi now, will it not cancel? This is plus 16. This is addition of this. We cancel it out. We give 0. And 10 raised to 0 is 1. So by the time you compute this, you get 245 ohms. Okay, now let me just tell you, XC, the unit of SC, is the formula is 1 over 2 pi FC. Just take note of that. so that you don't miss it. So now I will now give you your question to solve. Don't worry, in my next video, I'm going to be explaining in details what alternating current cycle is all about, how you understand the peak current, the peak voltage, the lag, the concept of lag and leads, all of those, resonant frequency, that formula that you always put 1 over 2 pi square root of LC. Don't worry, I caught you. Okay, now let's assume the value of this is 60. Give me your answer in the comment section. So what will be the inductive reactance? I already told you that everything will be ohm. In fact, this one too, this capacitive reactance is also ohm. Okay. If you want to join our class, you can send me a DM where we explain all of these concepts. They are concepts. Physics is concepts. Once you understand the concept, you cannot miss it. But if you don't understand the concept, you see that you'll be struggling. So if you want to join our class, send me a DM. You understand? Either on TikTok or YouTube, just send me a DM. I'm going to meet you and explain all of these things to you. And yeah, the JAMB we understand that someone touched them. So yeah, send me a DM. I'm going to see you in class. Drop the answer if it is 60 millihenry. This is henry, right? 60 millihenry inductor with a negligible resistance is connected to this particular frequency. Calculate the inductive reactance. Drop the answer in the comment section. I'll be checking for those that got it. Bye for now. Send me a DM. Okay.